Hey guys, it's Red here, and this time we are in Redshire. Generally pretty good map for a light tank with lots of open spaces and lots of directions for all kinds of maneuvers. From the northern base there is a very nice cheat bush that allows you to control a significant part of the map. However, from the southern base there is no such universal cheat position. There is no just such a position that is both safe and effective. And that means that we have to be aggressive. Yes, it's a lot more dangerous and a lot more difficult, but if you do everything right, you'll be covered pretty well by the buildings, landscape, and a chance of you being killed won't be that great. You will probably get hit once or twice, that happens, but you can also leave anytime. So it's very important in the beginning to spot that particular cheat bush which can give the other team huge advantage. Remember that if you spot enemy light tank there and scare it off, there is a good chance that in 30 seconds or in a minute it will be back there, so spotting cheat bush just once may be not enough. In this battle the enemy light tank wasn't there, but it's not that important, because even if it were there, again, I would definitely keep him spotted and scared away. The main things to know about scouting in this area are: first, your main threat is a heavy flank. They are close to you, very close. Be ready to leave at any moment if things get too hot. Secondly, never ever lose speed. You could notice that right at the moment when I lost speed a few seconds ago, I have almost died. Don't ever release W or try to climb the steep coast of the little river like I did. It was a mistake. 60 km an hour is absolutely necessary for the survival, so in slower lights you may choose to be not that aggressive. Remember that in light, in any light, you will be at this spot quicker than any heavy, so even if you play some slower light, you can still use this area, you can still spot the cheat bush. Just be more cautious, because when enemy heavies finally make it to their flank, things can get really bad for you. In slower lights, first spot the cheat bush and then you have a few more seconds to retreat before enemy heavies get you. Third helpful thing, the little river. You can see me driving in it pretty much, and the thing is that it's pretty low, and even though it doesn't always cover you entirely, but hey, if there is only a little part of your turret sticking out, I doubt anyone will hit you running full speed. If they even happen to be brave enough to try to fire at you there. Don't use it to approach the enemy positions, because in that case you're not spotting because you're down there, nobody can see you, but you can't see anyone either. But it's really perfect for falling back. It's like an emergency exit. You can escape under the bridge and you are already completely safe on the other flank and free to do whatever you want. Of course, you won't get this much assisted damage every time you act like this. This is a perfect example, but the enemy team will lose a lot of hit points. As you can see, we are only 3 minutes away from the start of the battle and the enemy team is many thousands hit points down. Of course, if your allies are extremely talented, you could theoretically lose it. But this kind of advantage is usually enough. You spot the hill where mediums and tank destroyers often stand, and you spot the heavies that get hit at their sides. Well, this time there was also Guerrilla 15, yeah, some tank destroyer can stand there in the bushes, and also a pair of mediums, which is a bit dangerous, as they have more accurate guns to hit me. But they will hit someone else in the next battle. Nothing interesting happening here, just grabbing some extra bits of damage from what's left from the enemy team, from Kaboomer, Patchat, and the Lost Artillery. It was quick, maybe too quick. This is probably the best you can get in this map with this kind of gameplay. Most of the time you will get a few thousand, like 3 to 5,000 damage, which is still not bad, right? Just don't be too aggressive. If you're not sure if it's safe enough to do something better, don't do it. In this case, I was pretty confident in most of my actions, so there was no problem with it. Nobody was really trying to focus me, or at least I wasn't exposed so much. When enemy heavies get to their flank, you can shoot their backs, so you could see me doing that a bit as well. So don't rush spotting every enemy heavy to death there. If you see it's not going to work well, then you will do something else for some time. You'll have the opportunity to shoot their backs later, or scout somewhere else. So if this was helpful and interesting, you can always thank me with a like, so that more people see it and recommend it and in search results. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next videos.